So string formatting let you inject item into a string rather than typing to chain items together using comma or string concatenation. As a quick comparison, we'll consider this. Let's talk about this example. We have a player. Inside the player, we have Thomas is a player name. Points are there, which is 33 is given to this particular player. So Thomas is a player who got the 33 point. Let's say I want to print it. So it will be like this. Last night, we can concatenate two a string like this. We can use plus symbol plus player. What is a player is? So Thomas will come here instead of plus. Scored plus point, but point is an integer, so it has been changed to string explicitly and then merged it together. So plus symbol is for the concatenation. So the concatenation will be done with the help of plus symbol. Okay, plus symbol for adding this string and then again plus symbol for adding this string. Now let's come here. It's saying that f dash last night player scored point and then points. So here you can see that inside the curly braces we are putting player, and player here it is Thomas, then scored points, here it is this particular value 33 points. So you can see with the help of this curly braces also you can print it. You have to use this F here. The oldest method involve placeholders using the module. So we have seen in C that how with the help of this uh, percentage symbol you can put something inside the printf statement when we are printing some sort of string. An improved technique, we'll use dot format. Just now in the previous slide we have seen how we can use the particular dot format. The newest method introduced by Python 3.6 uses format string literal called fstring. So this type of thing also we can do, and we can use this dot format function also, this also, and concatenation. So we have three methods how we can merge one string to another string. So we'll see with the help of examples here. Let's say formatting with placeholder. Let's say you can use %s to inject a string into your print statement. This particular symbol is referred to as a string formatting operator. Let's say how it works. Let's say we have a variable y in which we are taking the input from the user. And definitely this input, if you are using input function, so you might be remembering that it is taking the input from the user. Okay, and definitely whatever user will give, it will be given to in the form of a string. If you want to change it to integer or float, you have to explicitly do that. Here if I haven't done, it means that y will take a string from the user. Then we have a print statement. It is written hi, and then it is written percentage symbol s. What is the meaning of that? %s means here a string will be replaced, and that string is nothing but this y. Okay, so let's run it. When we'll run, it will ask for the input. So let's say if I am giving the input, it is written like please enter your name. So I'll write my name and then enter. So what it is saying, please enter your name. I have entered Suraj Sharma, and it is printing hi, and instead of %s, it is replacing with the variable y in which Suraj Sharma has been entered, and then rest of the string. Okay, this is one way how we can do. The same thing is here, I think is the same. You can pass multiple item by placing them inside the tuple after this percent operator. Let's see how it has been done. Print, I am going to inject a string text here and a string text here. Getting it? So with the help of this tuple, like percentage y we have used over there, instead of that percentage, and inside this particular uh, small bracket, we are writing some of the string that we want to put. So it will be sum and more. So sum will come here in the first place and more will come in the here in the second place. So it is the output when we'll run it. I'm going to inject some text here and more text here. So I think it is clear that with the help of this tuple, we'll see what do you mean by tuple is, but this highlighted part is called tuple, and that we can define with the help of small brackets. Okay, normal brackets. You can also pass variable name. Let's say we'll pass the variable name instead of sum and more. Sum and more will pass to x and y. So x will take sum and y will take more. This is also a way how we can do that. So it will be same as if we are putting x is s equal to sum, and if we are putting in the second line y equal to more, instead of that we are taking in one line. So x will be assigned to sum and y will be assigned to more. Getting it? So it will be the same as that. This also can be done, and here instead of writing here the string, we are writing the variable x and y. Okay, so it will work the same as this. You can take the input also from the user x and y. You can take the input of x and input of y, and you can replace it. So this is how your this percentage symbol s is going to work by for injecting any string into the text. Let's say format conversion methods. We have different format conversion method that we can see here. What are those? It should be noted that two methods, that is percentage %s and percentage %r, convert any Python object to a string. Two separate methods, that is str and repr. We will learn more about this function later in the course, but we should note that this percentage %r and this repr method deliver the string representation of object, including quotation marks and any uh, escape character. So let's see how this percentage %r and how this percentage %s is going to work. It says that this percentage %r will convert whatever you have into the string. That is okay, but it will r will convert into repr. This is also a string object, but it will include the quotations mark, and if we have some escape characters and all, that also be included here. Let's see what there are two prints. First print says that he said his name was percentage %s, and instead of percentage %s, it is written Fred. Now the second print is there. He said his name was percentage %r, and here also percentage Fred is there. But if you'll print the first one is without any quote, but the second one is with the quote. Are you getting it? So first one is with the quote. So this is happening with the percentage %r. So if you want to put the quote, you can have percentage %r. If you want without the quote, you can use percentage %s. So generally, we use percentage s because we are more familiar with normal printing of that. Okay. Let's go to some sort of escape character. /t. /t is for the tab. Okay, tab character. So when we were using in the keyboard, when we'll press the tab, so we got some sort of 3-4 spaces, depend upon your editor. So it is, let's see with the help of example. The first one is using %s. Here it is written, I once caught a fish, %s, this big, and in between there is a /t, that is a escape character. Now the same thing is there with the %r, and the same string we have to print. Now here, as %r is going to print with the help of with the code as well as with the help with the skip characters. But here actually with the help of s, we can use the escape character, that is tab, and we can make a space here. So you can see more readable one is %s. So generally we use %s instead of %r for printing any string in between. The %s operator converts whatever it seems into a string, including integer and float. Now, if we have this %d operator, it will convert number to integer first without rounding. Number to integer first without rounding. Note the difference. Let's say we want to print like this. I wrote %s program today 3.75. Here what will happen is this 3.75 is taken as a string and just replace this %s with 3.75. But if we'll use %d, what will happen is the %d will convert whatever number is to the integer without going to the converting that number to the integer without rounding up. So it is not rounding up, it's just printing, and it is just converting the any of the number to integer, and then it is going to print. So if you want to print any number, you can use %d, or if you want to print any string, you can use %s. Now instead of d, let's say d is for the integer, here we can use f. F is for the floating point numbers. Padding and precision of floating point numbers. Let's see. Floating point number uses the format percentage, and then we can use 5.2 in that way. Okay, it means that before this points we can use 5 characters, and after point we can use 2 characters. Rest of the before decimal we can have 5 numbers, and after decimal we can have only 2 numbers. So 5 would be minimum number of character the string should contain. This may be padded with white space if the entire number does not have any given digit. Next to this is this that point to f stand for how many number to show past the decimal point. Let's see with the help of this example. Here it is saying print floating point number percentage 5.2f. Now here it is taking a string, calculating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will calculate up to this, and then it will take 13 and then point, because it is written 0.2 after the decimal, it will go to up to 2 characters. In that way it is printing 13.4. Now let's see this here, what it is written. It is written 13.0f. So what is the meaning of that? It will go and take how many characters? Because it is 1. So whatever we have understood here is the minimum number of character of the string should contain. Okay, that is a minimum character it should contain. Maximum could be anything. So the minimum it should contain one. Okay, great. So minimum it should contain one. Maximum it would be anything. But after decimal, no value it is going to take. So it is just taking 13, and after decimal there is no value it is going to take. Here also the same way, 1.5, it means that minimum one character should one character in the string should be there. So this is a string. Now this string will be converted into floating point. So it will be taken 13 point, because it is going up to the 5 digits after the decimal. Here we have only 4. It will append 00 afterwards to making it up to the 5 digit precision. Again it is 10. Here you can see 10. Now because we doesn't have the 10 characters here in the string, what it will do is it will add up those character, those are not there here, with the wide space. Okay, space characters. So here you can see we have some space here. So here how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 characters are there, and the 4 character it will add up as a space, and then it is going to print 13.14 because the precision is 2. So it will take up to 1. Now here if you see, it is written 25.2f. What is the meaning of that? It will take up to 25 characters, and minimum 25 character should be there. So here we doesn't have minimum 25 character. So whatever character which is not there, it will put wide space instead, and then after decimal the precision is 2. So after decimal it is take 2 points. So this is how your percentage f is going to work. So what percentage we have seen? We have seen percentage s, percentage d, percentage r, and percentage f. So all these are the different methods by which we can take the string and print it. Let's talk about multiple formatting. Now in the print we may have multiple formats, right? We have s, we have f, we have r. So here is the example. So first is percentage s. So what is the first one is high and then exclamatory sign. This will be converted into a string and it is printed as it is. Second was is 5.2. What is the meaning of 5.2 is it will take minimum 5 character, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will take that because we have 6. We doesn't have to worry about it, and it is going to print up to, after decimal it is up to 2. So we have 3, and then so how many spaces are there? We have some space. 1 and 2 spaces has been added up here. I think this is 1 space. This is 2 space. Are you getting it? This is 1 space here. Here we have 1 space, right? Here also we have 1 space. Here we have 1 space, but here as our output it is 2 space. It should print 5 characters because we have 4 characters here. 3 is 1 character, decimal is another character, 1 is another character, and 4 is another character. That's why 1 space has been taken here. So it is going to print 5 characters, and after decimal it will take 2 digits. So 1 4 has been taken here. Then percentage r. Percentage r means it will take as it is all. So it will go from the quotation up to the quotations, right? So this is how this percentage r is going to work. Let's talk about this function which is called format function. How this format function is going to work. So it is working like this. if we are printing a string and we are using this curly braces, so instead of curly braces, it is going to use whatever we have used in the format function. So something one will come here and something two is going to come here. Okay. So like this print, this is the string with an curly braces and format it is written insert. So insert, this particular string will be replaced by this curly braces. So it will work like this. This is a string with an insert. Let's say we have another way we can do indexing also. So let's say we are printing and the indexing is like this: curly braces 2, curly braces 1, here it is written, and curly braces 0 it is written. Dot format is there, fox, brown and quick. So what will happen is the second character will the second position string will come here. So it is in the 0th position, this is in a first position, this is in a second position. So the second position will be replaced by this. The first position, that is brown, will be replaced by this, and fox will be replaced by this. So this is how it happens. You can do indexing also inside the curly braces in format method. Now we can have these type of thing like objects. We can have a variable we can use like a, here it is written b, here it is written c. Let's see what is inside the format function. We have a equal to 1, b equal to 2 and c equal to 12.3. So here a will be replaced with 1, b will be replaced with, so 1 is nothing but integer, this is string, and this is floating point value. So anything we can put here with the help of format. So this is another way how we can do it. So instead of this empty curly braces, we'll put the object name. Insert object can be reused, avoiding duplication. How it will be done? Let's say we have the print percentage s is a percentage as earning. Here it is penny and the penny. Both have been used. Okay, saved penny, saved is a penny earned. Now the next one, you see what it is written with the help of format. It is written replaced with the p object. Here also it will replace with the p object. P object is nothing but penny. So here instead of writing 2 times, we have written only 1 time with the help of a format function. Okay, because we have used 2 times here, we have to use 2 times here. Okay. Alignment, padding, and precision. Let's talk about this. How we can do alignment, how we can do padding and the precision with the format function. With the curly braces, you can assign field length, left, right alignment, and rounding parameters and more. So here you can actually play with the string. Now what it is written here, it is print, and in the curly braces it is written 0:8. Okay, I'll tell you what is the meaning of that. And then there is a pipeline symbol, and then it is a 1:9, and then the format has been used. Now the first print, if you'll see, the first print is going to print from the 0th character up to the 7th character. So what is in the 0th character? You see here, it is 0 is F, then R, then U, and then I, and then T. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So up to 4, because we are printing up to 8. So then 4 space character will be added here. If you'll see how many space characters are there, 1, 2, 3, and 4 space characters are there. And after that, there is a pipeline symbol. And then what it is saying, 1:9. So what will happen here is Okay, we are going to print a space here, and then we are going to print the whole 9 character with the quantity here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 characters. We are looking for 1 to 8. 1 to 8 we are looking, but here we are printing a space. I think space is already there. We doesn't have to print it. Okay, let's see this how it happened. We have 0 up to 8. Okay, so 0, I think the 0th position, this one, 0th position 8 characters, and the first position 9 character. In that way it is going to print. Then again 0th position 9 character, and one position 9 character. In that way it is going to print. Okay, I think we understood that it is this 0 will tell you this position, and this one will tell you this position, right? Because it is 0 and 1, 0 and 1, 0 and 1. It is in that particular position. So we'll print up to 8 apple, and then we have, because apple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 character, we are adding 2 more spaces here. This is one space, another space. In that way, like oranges, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. It will add 1 space here. Okay. In the same way will happen to 3, I think. 3 we have to print 9. So I think from here we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. In that way. So I think this part is clear to all of you, how it is going to print. This 0 is nothing but this one, and this 1 is nothing but this one. And it is showing that how many character you have to print. If it is beyond that character, it will fill up with the help of the spaces. Okay, by default, this format align text to the left number to the right. Okay, by default, it is from the left to the right. Means the first curly braces will be replaced by this, and then this, and then this. You can pass an option like less than, and then this cap character, and then greater than, to set the left, center, and right alignment. So how it will be done? Let's see. The 0th character, the alignment is left. The first, sorry, not the 0th character, 0th position string will be go into the left align, and it will print up to 8 characters. So it is a 4 character and 4 spaces are there. In the same way, for the second position, which is center, it will be in a center, and the whole character will be whole 8 characters. So center is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So definitely some characters will be here and some character will be here. That is going to print. Now the same thing will happen to the second one in the right align. So it will be right align. Okay. So you can do, this is for right align, this is for central align, and this is for left align. In that way also you can print. So there are different methods that you can use in format. This is one thing, and this is another thing. It will not apply this symbols. It will be by default. The first will be the left align, and the second will be the right align. If you want to use it, it will be like this. Again, you can play with the format, that instead of putting spaces, you can put equal to. Instead of putting spaces, you can put dash or the minus symbol. Instead of putting space, you can put dot. In that way, you can actually count the number of characters. So it will be very useful. Now here again, it is written 10.2f. So we know that what is the meaning of 10 means in the output 10 characters should be printed, and after the decimal 2 decimal will be taken. So you see how many characters are there? There are 5 characters, and instead because we have to give the output of 10 characters, so 10 spaces will be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 10 spaces here. Now the same thing can be done with this also. We can use curly braces. We can use 0, means this 0th value or this 0th position value will be printed with 10 characters dot to f. It will be like that only. So 10 characters we require, so 10 character will be printed. So 4 character are that, and then spaces will be used. Or you can use, okay, can we use this, and we can use this. Let's see. Yes, we can use it. So we want the right align, and because we are looking for 10 characters, so it is printing 5 characters from the format, and again 5 will be taken as, see, 5 has been taken as equal to symbol. So 5 equal to symbol was there. If I'll not use this equal to symbol, so it will replace it with the space. It's very good way how we can use with the string, and how we can use into the format. Okay, so the format string literal, there is f string also we can use instead of format. We can use f. See, name is there Fred. I'll use f, and then there is a string, and I'll use curly braces name. So that name will be replaced with Fred. So it is also been done. So this particular way of writing is in Python 3.6 onwards. It is not in the previous Python previous Python version. So it is there in has been introduced in 3.6 onwards. We can pass exclamatory R to get the string representation. Now what is that? Okay, so if you want to keep this curly braces with percentage R, you can use exclamatory R instead by using this F format. Okay, here the F format has been used. See, F format has been used with this particular method. We have to use num. So num, the same thing with F again, 10.4 F. Yeah, here it is using the same thing what this is using. It is the same as this. So this is all about your printing the string, and how we can print inside the string, how we can put string, how we can put integer, how we can put floating point number, how we can append it, how we can concatenate it, and how we can print the whole string. So I